Okay, today we're going to talk about what is called an electric generator. Um, I thought it was kind of ridiculous when I first heard the term, so I thought I have to see what this is. I figured it would be a battery and an inverter, and that's exactly what it was. I was told about the Jackery brand electric generator, and after looking into it a little bit, I realized that it is in fact, it's just a lithium-ion battery and an inverter. Now the big Jackery unit costs about $1,000, and it has a 50 amp hour lithium-ion battery and a 1,000 watt inverter. And I thought that's a lot of money for not a whole lot of power. So what I did is, I feel like it's a good idea to have portable electricity like this. So it's not that I think it's a bad idea, I just think it's overpriced. So what I did is I assembled these components that I found on Amazon, and what I got here is, in this case, is a 100 amp hour lithium ion battery, and that cost $569. It was pretty expensive because it's lithium ion, but the lithium batteries are a lot lighter than the lead acid batteries, and they have a lot of benefits. So I thought it was worth the extra cost. This thing weighs about a third of what a lead acid battery would weigh, so it's pretty easy to pick up. And this box here was $65, and on the box it's got a couple of fuses. It's got a 60 amp and a 10 amp. It's got a test light. I don't know if you can see that or not. So you can tell how much is in there, how much energy. Over on the end here, there's a cigarette lighter type of plug-in for 12 volt. Over on this end is a USB plug-in. And I just hooked up my inverter to it, so it's all set to go. I went up with a 3,000 watt power inverter. I don't know why I picked that number. It just seemed like a good number. The 1,000 seemed a little low. So this thing here, turn it on. It's got two USBs. It's got a reset, and it's got two standard outlets. It's got a voltmeter. And this inverter costs $299. So altogether for my setup, I paid $933 as compared to the $1,000 for the Jackery, and I have twice the capacity as far as battery life, and 3 times the capacity as far as the inverter, as far as the watts. So I did look at the prices for if I wanted to come up with the same capabilities as the Jackery, and if I had done that, I looked on Amazon, it was pretty easy to find a 1,000 watt inverter. I could have gotten that for $185. The box would have still been $65, and to match the Jackery's 50 amp hour battery, I would have had to spend $399 for a total of $649 for the same capabilities as a Jackery at $1,000. Now the one advantage the Jackery does have is it's nice and portable. It's just a cube with a handle, easy to manage, so there is that. That's kind of a big thing. So this isn't real, I can move it around. I take these off and I just carry them separately. So it's portable enough, but it's not quite as convenient as the Jackery. So it's been a fun little project, and we're going to use these things for other projects coming into the future here for the channel. But I thought I would share my thoughts on purchasing a Jackery versus just buying the components yourself. Now, they're a good product. Jackery's a good product. Don't get me wrong. It's just a bit more pricey, I think, than I would have liked it to be. So we went this way. So I hope it's helpful. If anybody has any questions, feel free. I'm usually able to get back to about 100% of my questions because the channel's not that big yet. So feel free to ask questions, make comments, and as always, if you hit that like button, it's going to help the channel. Thanks for watching.